Hey guys, welcome back to Art a la Carte, and this is episode, I don't know, do I have these numbered? I don't think I have them numbered. We're drawing legs today. Last week we drew arms, and today we're drawing legs. No, I'm not putting my legs up there. Do you know who has really good legs? Mama Flynn. Man, she has great looking legs. If you didn't catch last week's video, we talked about how to apply all the muscles and everything in a really brief, just quick overview. If you're just beginning to draw people, this will help you to be able to see some things that you can use to improve your drawings. But if you're still wanting some really in-depth, good meat to that, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see about getting a list of some other YouTubers who have done some amazing in-depth anatomy classes. They're pretty cool. But for right now, let's go draw some legs. Just like last week when we started working with the arms, we're just going to begin with just the basic bone structure of the leg, so just that stick figure shape. And again, if you haven't watched the lesson where I talked about drawing the stick figure, then you want to jump back and watch that. And I'll put that in the description box below, a link to that so you can check that out. So here I have two different legs drawn up, just plain stick figures. And now let's go and add some meat to the bone and begin to apply in the muscle. We're going to start up here at the very top where the hips are. And there's a difference between drawing male legs and female legs. We're going to draw female legs first. So your hips are going to be a little bit more curvy, so it's going to come in from the waist. I wouldn't worry about that too much right now. We'll get into that structure later. And then as the leg comes down the thigh, as it comes down to the kneecap, it's going to taper in just a little bit. This varies so much between whether you want plump legs or skinny legs or shapely legs or all of that. But it's tapering a little bit at the kneecap and then comes back out for the calf muscle and then tapers in for the actual ankle. So it's going to come in just like it came in for the wrist, it's going to come in for the ankle. Now the inner side of the thigh is also determined on how meaty you want your person to be. A heavier set person is going to have thicker thighs. A skinnier person is going to have thinner thighs. So that just depends on what kind of character you're drawing. But again, it's going to come in at the kneecap a little bit, and then as it goes down the calves, it's going to thicken out just a little bit at the calves and then come in. The best thing I can tell you is to look at photographs and draw. There's no way that I can say, oh, you have to come in just this much or just that much to make it work. Because every person's different, every angle is going to be different, and it's just coming from personal experience and practicing that you're going to be able to get this. But let's look at this again here. I'm going to draw another one. This leg is kind of bent up just a little bit and a little bit more of a pose coming in, but again coming around the hips, down the thigh, then coming in. Because I have this leg overlapping a little bit, you'll see that that inner thigh line is coming in and overlapping the back leg, then coming into the kneecap and then going around the calf muscle and down into the ankle. So you want this kind of little bit of an hourglass shape even in the legs. Now let's look at this from a profile view. Just a little bit of things to think about is that you want the legs to come out of the body. Don't have the body just go right into the legs. So you'll see the stomach kind of comes in and then the legs, that thigh line overlaps. Now there's two lines that I really want you to pay attention to, and that's the front line of the thigh and the back line of the calf. And that's a trick I learned from one of my art teachers, is to really focus on those two lines, that front line and that back line. It's going to help you get that really good shape to your leg. And then you can kind of curb in the back of the thigh and the front of the calf as well. And you'll see this kind of working more into play as we get into more of the full body structure, drawing out some more things like that. Now let's look at the male legs. Similar, that it's going to be a thicker thigh and then come down towards kneecap and then bulk out again for the calf muscle, but you're going to notice that it's not as shapely. It's a little bit more, has a stronger mass to it. Men are kind of built with that really strong muscle structure, where women are just delicate and, all that kind of stuff. So men, you're going to draw just a little bit more on the bulky side. They have a stronger muscle mass in their legs. But again, that just depends on if you're drawing someone who's very athletic to, someone who is just, very, slender and slim in their muscles. I find that making their muscles a little bit more chiseled also helps with that appearance. So here on this profile, you'll see that instead of just making nice swooping lines so much, I might put a little bit of an edge, a soft edge, but a little bit of an edge to them. I also draw the ankles a little bit thicker. They're not coming down as thinly as I would in a female leg. So you can see the difference between here, the female legs and the male legs. After you have this kind of understanding of how the legs work and kind of building that, the front view and the side view, now I just encourage you, go look at photos and just start drawing them. Draw, 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 draw. Practice them in all different positions. One thing you don't want to do is just get really good at drawing legs in one position or one angle, or just getting really good at drawing female legs and not male legs. That was a mistake I did in beginning my art career, is I am very comfortable drawing the female body because I have a living model with me wherever I go. I can, you know, check out how my ankles look. So I didn't draw a lot of guy legs. And so I'm really strong at drawing female characters and really weak at drawing male characters. So something that I have to work at now. So I encourage you to be balanced with this. If you draw a guy, then draw a girl. If you draw a girl, then draw some guys. So that you can learn those structures up together and they're both equally leveled up. And then draw them in different angles, positions, doing different things. You know, draw them kicking, draw them jumping, draw them running, draw them sliding to home base. Whatever it is, just draw, 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 draw. And yeah, you're going to get some pieces that, you know, you're like, yeah, that didn't turn out so good. That's okay. Don't get frustrated when you draw something and it doesn't turn out, because you're learning. Allow yourself to learn that thing. My hair is really high today. As always, I'm just telling you to practice, practice, practice. Draw a ton of legs. Don't worry about drawing the feet. Don't worry about drawing the rest of the body. Just look at photographs, look at real life. You know, tell your mom or dad to stand in front of you and draw their legs. You know, that's what they're for, right? Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. I post 4 videos a week, so there's always lots of fun things to do. If you haven't seen all the videos in this series, I've created a really cool playlist, so it'll take you from the very first video all the way through. And actually I have playlists on all sorts of topics, on drawing cats and dogs and painting and blah, blah, blah. So check out the playlists in my archives. I have tons of them. They're very fun. I like to listen to playlists while I'm doing work. As you can tell, I need to clean my studio. It's a bit of a mess. So I'm going to be putting on one of my favorite YouTubers' playlists and just watching video after video while I clean. It's always fun. So hey, try that out while you're cleaning your room or drawing some pictures. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!